Numbers running in the top corner. Okay. Hi, how's everyone going tonight? Tonight we got a very special ration we're going to be taking a look at. It's a Canadian IMP. It's a 2019. It's a menu number 15. It's poutine, as Americans would say. Numbers all. Hi, and welcome back, everybody. Here you can see the contents of the Canadian IMP laid out. Try to get it on the tray here, but as the good old Canadians give us a little bit more than we could fit on a single US style mess tray. But with that, we're going to go ahead, I'll move this to the side, and we're going to go ahead and prepare the drinks first. So, get our coffee cup, our 3-in-1 Nescafe, does it look for you? Pour it in the cup. These usually take about, you can use anywhere from 6 to 8 ounces of hot water in these, up to 10 if you want a weaker cup of coffee. So I vary between, depending on my mood and how I want my coffee. So we'll go about halfway on the cup here with our hot water. Alright. Then, so we don't contaminate our spork, we're going to go ahead and use a different spoon to give her a mix. Alright. Now, I'm a little weird when it comes to my coffee. I like it quite sweet and quite creamered down. I like it a bit on the cool side. So as they have it here is nowhere near enough for my taste. So rather than adding more sugar, I'm at least just going to add a little bit more milk. The wife doesn't care for it that way, but oh well. She's not the one making the video. She's just running the camera. So give that a mix. And move it off to the side. Next up, we have our fruit punch sports drink. I'm going to go ahead and mix it because they gave it to us. Why won't we use it? The Canadian beverage bag. One thing I like the most about this compared to an American one is this is a bit of a heavier gauge plastic and it's got a nice gusset on the bottom there. So in theory it'll stand up. Whether it really works or not is anybody's personal experience. They're opened up there. Okay, I'll look down in there. Wife look good? Wife says yes. Got a very strong fruit punch smell. Smells very strongly of what I would describe as Kool-Aid. Let's see what our wife thinks.
Yeah.
Got a very strong
cherry Kool-Aid.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Get around in there. We got our line. Doing it upside down, I apologize. Right here. So without trying to make too much of a mess. I think I should do it. See where we're at. And I always find before you mix these, even though you seal the Ziploc, I always just give it about 2 folds over, because you can never fully trust the Ziploc seal. And upside down, make sure you get all that powder on the bottom. And voila, fruit punch. Now for the sake of the video, go ahead and get it into a cup. And there we go. Put that Aside, actually, I'll take a drink of that. I'm actually pretty thirsty from talking right now. It's actually very good, actually. Almost has a Hawaiian punch taste to it. A bit sweet. Probably you could add a little extra water into it, and I think it would be just fine. But that's pretty good. Wife, hand it behind the camera there and let her get her opinion on it. She doesn't seem too impressed by it, but overall, what do you think?
Oh, I actually think it's better than Kool-Aid, actually.
But yeah. I'll give it that. I said it just reminded me of Kool-Aid. And while we're taking sips, why not? Let's get the coffee out of the way here. Still a bit hot. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. It's a little, I don't know if I want to say weak to my taste, but definitely could use some more sugar for my taste. Now the wife will probably really enjoy this, but for me, I think it needs at least a little more sugar, but we'll get her opinion now.
I think it tastes really good. I would have liked it better without the milk.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I drink my coffee black.
Exactly, so. And I don't, so. It is what it is. So, let's take a look at these tortillas. Look just about like the American ones.
We've had these tortillas before.
Yeah, I remember. They're actually pretty good from what I remember. These actually come apart nicely compared to the American ones. The American ones tend to
Stick together.
stick together quite badly. She remembers that too. Out of all this, we don't have a whole lot of options, so basically you can come up with a peanut butter and jelly on this. So always knead up your peanut butter real good. Oh, I hate when it tears lengthwise, but whatever.
This is all you. I'm not trying this.
Yeah, well, the wife's allergic to peanuts and peanut butter, so it's actually a smart idea that she doesn't, so. Not that she would ever listen to me, though, God forbid. Get that on there. Let's see. Using a lot of other spoons here. That's spread out on there.
There's a hole there.
Yeah, I see. It's whatever. Mix this up a bit. Raspberry jam. I tend to like raspberry flavored things, so this should work quite well for me. The only thing I can notice here at this stage is between the peanut butter and the jam, jelly, whatever they include with you, they don't give you enough to really do both tortillas. So the only other way, and now I think what you could do here is you could have spread it out a little bit thicker over the entire thing and then laid your second one over top and basically made a sandwich. I really didn't do it that way. I did it in kind of a roll-up type scenario there, but do one of those and give it a taste. And it's really good. Peanut butter's nice. And that raspberry jam's really nice and sweet. And it goes quite well with that peanut butter, so. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I like that. Leave that back there. Next, we'll take a look at this peanut butter and banana trail mix. The wife is signaling to me that I should clean up after myself and not leave a mess. So back to this. And even though the wife is allergic to peanuts and peanut butter, she seemed quite interested in trying this, so we'll see what happens. It could be very fun.
It just makes me itchy. I don't go into anaphylactic shock or anything.
Open her up.
Oh no, I'm not trying that. That's free dried.
That's what
No.
she looks like. Well, what do you expect of us, honey? It's military food. A little bit out here on the tray.
This is something the kids would love.
Yeah, all the kids would love that. Got M&Ms, got bananas. Not exactly sure what that is. Probably coconut tends to be in these things. And that's basically it. So basically you got M&Ms, bananas. Actually, that might be something to do with the peanut butter.
I think they're Reese Pieces.
Oh, yeah, you know what? She's probably correct on that. Well, let's see if I can crush one and get an answer.
They're Reese's.
And Reese's. Very good. I love these things. Reese's Pieces taste like Reese's Pieces. I don't really like bananas, but oh, my wife's offering to try a little one.
Very strong banana flavor. It would be nicer if it wasn't so crunchy.
Yeah, well, that's what you got, as you can see here. Yeah, it's pretty dried out on that, so I'll have to leave that review up to what she said because I genuinely am not a fan of bananas.
If you really like bananas, it has a really nice banana. Like the flavor of banana is really good.
There you go. Next, we're going to check out how this wild berry yogurt drink mix works out. Again, it's 53 grams. Fill it up to the line. It says shake vigorously. And that's it. So let's check her out. As always, tear notches fail me. Very strong berry flavor as soon as I open that.
One thing about those bananas is at the end when you're chewing them, it starts out with a really nice sweet banana flavor and then it ends kind of tasting like a plantain.
No, there you go, folks. I wouldn't know what any of that meant because I don't eat those. So, very strong berry yogurt smell coming out of this. Let's take a look inside.
I can smell it from here. It smells good though.
Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely smells good. I don't think it's bad at all. So, go ahead. Hopefully, I got enough water in this cup. Glad I got more.
You're gonna need more.
Yeah. Actually, no. It's actually pretty much right on the line, I would guess.
I would just add a little pinch.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see if the wife is correct.
That's good.
All right. Zip it up. Make sure it's zipped tight. Like I said before, always give her a little bit of a roll over. As you see the wife come in there and grab the coffee off me. Now it says shake vigorously, but the thing is, it doesn't say how long or what exactly you're looking for in terms of consistency. So, looks like we're just gonna take a guess here and hope we're right. Make sure we get all the corners, everything off the bottom. And I think for demonstration purposes of this, I'm going to go ahead and put her out into a bowl so we get a good look at it.
Why not put it in one of the glasses?
I think that'd be a little too hard. Because of the size of the pouch, I don't want to make a mess. Yep.
I would have put it in a glass.
Alright, wife says a glass. I am overruled on this, folks. Next, I got one more actual glass. Let's see. This way you can get a good look at what we're working with here. Get her opened up. A bit watery, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what we're going for here, so. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I can do that.
It's a thicker.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
it's a thicker consistency.
I see. And the good news here, for me, I don't tend to like things with chunks of stuff in it. Fruits or whatever. I don't really see any chunks in there, so that actually might work out quite well for me. You look there. Yep. Cheers. See how it is. Yogurt consistency. It's got more smell of berries than actual flavor of berries. So, honestly, I was expecting a much stronger berry flavor out of this. It was actually kind of a letdown from what I expected. Not bad. Not bad at all. But definitely not. It definitely, to me, I think it could have a lot more flavor. Yeah, as much as the smell of berries is quite strong with this, but the smell does not match the actual flavor. I'm quite surprised by that. Get the wife to give her a go.
It tastes like medicine.
I don't think quite like that, but you would agree that the smell doesn't match the flavor?
Yeah, I mean, you were right on the mark with how much water to put in. Maybe if you wanted more of a berry flavor.
Let's go a little lighter
the berry
on it.
flavor to me is kind of there, but it's just weird. It's kind of like you can't really describe it. Maybe if you put a little less water in it, go a little lower under the line instead of right on the mark, you'd have more of a berry flavor.
Yeah, very much. Oh, there you go, folks. Something to think about if you ever happen to get one of these particular menus. Next, we got our sliced pears, our dessert. Open it up, standard Canadian pouch. And yep, as I suspected, it's Baxter's. Everything Canadian, especially these mains, desserts, everything comes from Baxter's. Alright, tear notches at the top. Now I've seen some people, excuse me, out here on YouTube and other videos and such, they heat them up. So that's perfectly acceptable as far as I could tell. I didn't take that step. I didn't bother to heat them up. But I don't know, wife, how would you feel about heating them up?
I mean, it would kind of probably taste like a cobbler.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. But anyway, for the sake of this,
it may be nice if it's cold out.
We're not heating them up. And there's even cooking instructions directly on the bag. But like with most things in a retort pouch, you could eat it hot, cold, or whatever else. Ooh, a lot of juice there. A couple slices. There we go. Alright, and my dear, since I don't eat these, I will hand you the Canadian spork and let you have a taste. That's what they look like there. She drops it in my hand. Luckily, I cleaned my hand beforehand, or else who knows what she would have been getting.
Very good. It tastes just like regular pear that you would get from like in the store in a can.
Well, there you go.
I mean,
not too bad is the verdict.
They're very good.
There we go. I'll have to get that spork back off you, dear. Wipe it off quick. And lastly, our poutine, or poutine, depending who you ask. I boiled her on the stove for about 10 minutes in the kitchen. Kind of melted it a little bit there. Oh well. Get her open and check her out. I've been looking forward to this. I've been making the poor man's Americanized version of poutine for a while, and never had the real deal, so here it goes. Alright, there she is. Got look like French fries, but as far as I know, these are actually potatoes. Our meat, gravy. Appears to be it.
That's all that's in it.
Appears not to be much. It's good. First, oof, there's a big chunk. We got a big chunk of the meat there. Give it a shot. That's tender. Well cooked. The gravy's got a nice flavor to it. I like that actually. That's actually pretty good. Now we got a potato going. Yeah, pretty good. It's just like a potato stick. It's a bit mushy, as you can see when I go ahead and get this one. I can just cut it right away like that. It's not firm at all. Very mushy, but not bad. Sorry, taking a minute to chew here. Yeah, I like it. I gotta say, I ranked this pretty high, actually. So now we'll go ahead and give the lovely wife here a taste.
To me, it tastes a lot better than it looks.
Yeah, and like I said, I enjoy the flavor too, so there you go.
I think it's very tasty.
There you go. Two out of 2 YouTubers agree that it's pretty darn good. So
Yeah, I really enjoy that.
So we'll go with that. We'll go with it's pretty good. Now, let's see. Now, of course, we got to play with our Canadian towel. Put that there. It's an expanding towel. It's a compressed towel, so you give it a little water. And there she goes. Look at that. I always get a kick out of that. To me, it's one of the highlights of having a Canadian IMP, is getting to play with your compressed towel. I'll open it up. It's actually quite big for how small it was. And there she is. Pretty strong too. So, clean yourself up, do whatever else you gotta do. 2 more things left. We got our Mars bar. I've never had one of these, nor have I ever seen one down here, at least in the United States.
Oh my gosh, they're all over the place. I love them.
Are they? Oh, there you go. Wife says they're everywhere, and I guess never noticed. I'm not sure. What does this thing tell me? Well, peanut free, so that's good for you, wife.
No kidding.
Yep. Let her know much about it, so you know, let's just take a bite. Oh, it's a Milky Way.
Basically.
And basically, like down here in the States, it's a Milky Way. It's got some chocolate nougat, caramel, chocolate enrobed in chocolate.
It's a different taste than a Milky Way, though. It's not.
Not really. That's me.
I think it is.
Yeah. Not bad. Actually, I personally like Milky Way, so that's actually fine by me. Take a bite, wife?
No.
Wife's good. All right.
I'm good on the candy.
No candy for the wife. And lastly, a little adorable pack of Canadian Tic Tacs. Or just Tic Tacs. They just happen to come out of a Canadian IMP. Standard mint Tic Tacs. Wife, mint?
No, thank you.
Oh, I want to see the stick of the mud at the end of the video here. And yep, they're peppermint Tic Tacs. Nothing special. So that wraps it up for the Canadian IMP here. Hope you guys liked what you were watching. Again, like and subscribe, please. Leave comments down below. I try to read all the comments you put out there. Any criticism, try to be nice about it, but it's a work in progress here. I'm trying to change and improve with each video I do. So please, if you have any tips, tricks, anything like that, please share them with me. Other than that, folks, thanks for joining me. Have a good day or night, depending what time you're watching this. Thank you.